door I thought I closed. All the love I had to post was sitting you. Oh, why am I running from the light? Oh, why am I starting every fight? Oh, I wanna make it alright. Oh, why can we make it through the night? Oh, why am I turning from the light? Oh, why am I drawing every line? Oh, I wanna get us back in time. Oh,
Good kids have woken up early in the morning, but Prague early morning is still looking touristy. It's not even 6 yet, and you could see a lot of crowd. We're going to the Charles Best to get like, so let's see if we'll see crowd or not.
I mean, still, it doesn't feel empty at all. See the people on the road. I don't know if they didn't go to home or they've just woken up so early.
But this area where we are staying, it's also kind of like a high street. They also have some club and probably crowd because of that.
So maybe that's why it's very.
But yeah, it still feels like there would be people up,
This is the main most touristy location. So
especially for early mornings.
just thinking there might be a little too many than we expected there. That's it. We can always reason.
Yeah, but let's rush in before it gets more crowded.
I mean, we haven't even had our breakfast. But this guy is just so always upbeat about keeping me. That it beats mine.
I'm awake since 4 a.m.
And I woke up at 5:15 probably. Let's go.
There are quite a few, but obviously not as crazy as yesterday. I salute like people's strength कि वो लोग actual में उठे and they have come up. Of course, when I tried 5 times, but some of them are like just hanging around. They're not getting clicked or anything.
sunrise देखने आए हैं. Although first mission ज़्यादा हो गया.
Here we are on the Charles Bridge with more than expected crowd. It is crowd.
Oh yeah. There is crowd.
It's not like completely empty early morning vibes. There are people. And there are more than quite a few people. Wake up even earlier. Come before sunrise. See, there are people over there. See, there are people over there. At least more than 20 definitely. We're just getting clicked.
Crowded, but it's still beautiful because of the sun.
I think you would still be able to get good pictures. Like you would see that the ones that we've clicked really pretty.
And it's worth it coming in the morning. It's the most attractive spot in the city, and there's a reason for it.
Which looks nice as well to me. Early in the morning.
Sunrises and sunsets just increases the beauty by 10x. And I love ducks. I said I love ducks.
You love ducks? I thought you said I love sunrises and sunsets.
I see ducks in front of me with 2 big ones and 5 small ones. They're just floating on the water.
So we've done with pictures. Let's go to the other spot. To be honest, there are not a lot of spots, and there's still a lot of spots because every street is like that pretty. So you can click almost everywhere. So there's not like famous ones. The most famous one is this, which is Charles Bridge, where you have to be too early to get the pictures you really want. Other than that, that's fine. मैगी खाने का पहाड़.
ठंड थोड़ी सी ठंड है, हल्की अच्छी सी धूप है, तो और अभी मैगी खुशबू आ गई मुझे. मैगी मिल जाती तो मज़ा आ जाता.
And there's also one interesting fact about this Charles Bridge. So King Charles,
Not of UK.
not of UK of course, he was a firm believer of things which is like astronomical. That's why you see the astronomical clock here. Also construction for this bridge was exactly started at like 9th of July 1357 at 5:31 a.m. And if you write all the numerical numbers for these date and time, it would be same from front and reverse as well. That was also an interesting fact. I think it's called Low Town, Malana. So basically from there the old town starts.
Although it doesn't look like an old town, it's all similar, but
It's equally pretty on the both sides. But yeah, that's more of castle area. This is also a good photo spot. There's not enough light here yet, but let's see if we can get the one that I had imagined. And obviously, no sunlight means a bit of cold for Ria, but I think she can manage. Yeah. We're done clicking the pictures we needed. They turned out to be pretty amazing. It's cold, so Ria is not. I think it's manageable. She feels a little bit more cold, so we're done with the photos for time being. We're just going a little bit further towards the castle so that we see if there's any other spot. The ones that we needed are done, and you can see the place is empty. Yesterday it was buzzing.
I don't want to motivate anyone to wake up early. Trams.
Yeah, I love trams. I don't know why, but I love trams. They look pretty and cute.
कहाँ जा रहे हैं हम?
To have some breakfast at Café Savoy.
कुछ सेवरी मिलेगा क्या? मैं नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि इसका मेन्यू.
I think so. I hope so.
इसकी हॉट चॉकलेट फेमस है. वो ले लेंगे.
It's closed. It's only opening at 9 a.m.
I thought it was a breakfast. Who does breakfast at 9 a.m.?
Maze Lab. I'm actually looking for the ones which we've shortlisted initially. This is one of the famous buildings in Prague, and apparently it has earned its name called Dancing House. Because you could feel it's like someone dancing, and that's the only reason it's called Dancing House. The reason why it's famous because on your left there's an old normal typical Prague infrastructure, but on the right it's quite modern. So it's just showcasing that difference between that traditional versus modern, and it's kind of a unique shaped building as well. So that's why it's interesting to see.
We landed at this cute cafe. I've given him the better side so that I could capture him. The menu seems nice as well. We have ordered some stuff including coffee. The cafe is that side. What's the name? It's a trend to give us water at the side of coffee to cleanse the palate. Try. No reaction.
Really nice. I was just giving it a little bit of time to get the flavors in.
French toast. My avocado bread. Coffee is nice actually. Mine is also nice. So we're done with the breakfast. Everything was really good. Very light yet very filling, and it's decent price. It's not too high. Really liked it. I can definitely put this on. We were actually meant to go Savoy, but its tables were shown all booked. So we decided to come here. It's nearby to the other. That's more fancier, but this definitely had really good breakfast options for vegetarians as well. Everything was tasty. Very fresh actually, and the avocado toast that I had was really fresh. Coffee had a very black Nidesh really liked this flat white, and I like my latte. And a certain flavor to it, which I'm not where it came from, but it was different from regular coffee. It had a more flavoring to it, a different kind of flavoring, but it was nice. We got the bill, and it was for everything we paid around 874 krona. It's not bad.
Food was really very yummy, especially the French toast. Coffee was nice, but the French toast was on a different level.
I don't think I've ever had better.
We have.
We had good French toast, but it used to be really heavy.
Yeah, really heavy and really too on the sweet side, but it was like perfectly sweet and still somehow airy. The bread, even the breads were huge, they were looking huge, but they were light, airy and sweet. So they were perfect blend. So definitely, so it's called Bella Vida. So definitely recommend it. It's just next to Cafe Savoy, which is the most famous one, but I don't think this will disappoint as well. And Cafe Savoy, there was no table available, so that's why we didn't go there. But it's also a famous place. They had some good ratings, but give it a go if you have tried Savoy already.
Star lunch place, chutneys. Apparently this is a famous chain. They've got one chain in London as well. Didn't know. This is the only place where I could find soy-free burger. Oh, nice. Sorry. Looks good. Lunch is done. We're heading to one of Nitesh's selected place for coffee. So we had ordered a burger, a moong omelette, and potato gnocchi. Burger was really good actually. The patty was made with mushrooms. We usually find burgers with only soy patty, which I don't prefer, but this one was nice. We had some salad, fries on the side. That was also good. Moong omelette was just a moong chila, so you can skip that if you're coming from India. And potato gnocchi was okay. It was like fried potato with some sauce, but it had flavors, good flavors. The burger was really good. Now we are heading to Maze Lab for coffee. Apparently all our trips are becoming food tours now. On each trip we're just trying flat whites at cafes. We're on our way to the coffee place and we are in Old Prague and we found this beautiful road. This is Nitesh. Let's go. Maze Lab. Oh, nice.
तो ये basically a coffee lab है जिसमें they have like multiple type of coffees which you can choose and you can either get filtered or brewed if you are a coffee lover. I haven't tried it yet, but it definitely looks a little bit more intense and professional. So I'll tell you how the coffee tastes, but over the vibe and setup looks really nice. 10 options of coffee to choose from depending on how you prefer, whether it's light, strong, too strong, sweet, bitter. This was quite nice and something I haven't experienced before. Nice, and I'll try yours as well. दोनों अच्छी हैं। हाँ, मतलब this is what I was telling you कि अरेबिका की है ना similar, मतलब you have flavors but don't have that sweetness जो तेरे को नहीं पसंद आती. Mine has orange, berries, citrusy and tropical. मुंतासा ये भी लिखा हुआ है 2400 meter altitude पे.
2450.
Nice.
Roaster is probably.
Yeah, so we are done with the coffee. It was actually very tasty. The kind of I liked. Ria drank a couple of sips, but she gave up. But to be honest, she doesn't fancy coffee a lot. But if you love coffee and you are around in Prague, you can come. If you plan to sail closer to this place, you can try more than one. But yeah, at least give it a try. I would put the name. I don't remember it. I think it was something with M, but we took 2 and it was definitely worth it. Little far from the city center, like the main square places. So it's in Prague 6. It's a bit of a walk, but I think it's worth it. So yeah, now we are moving ahead for a park called Weldeston Park. That would be our last point to cover before we leave for the airport. Yeah, that was our trip. I don't think we have covered all the places, but I think me and Ria, we were discussing it a couple of days earlier. So this is the kind of travel we enjoy. It's not too hectic. It's a bit of relaxed travel. You do cover some of the important places and the important bit that we like clicking pictures or getting clicked. So we do that early morning. So it's kind of a balance between all these 4 kind of things. And we really enjoy that. And
We slept for 2 hours.
and yeah, we slept for 2 hours after having the breakfast. So, so yeah, this is kind of what we like and enjoy. And I think as you grow wiser, you tend to lean towards things you actually enjoy rather than, covering all things together. We will see you guys at the park and then hopefully in our next trip soon as well, which is not planned yet.
I mean, we They're still planning it, but it's not has been booked.
Yeah, it's not gonna be soon.
ये तो सुंदर है. अपने तो पास थे और चले गए.
This is a beautiful park actually, Babu. You can also see Prague Castle from here. And the best part, it's free. And यहाँ पे मोर भी है.
डर कम हो रहा है यहाँ पे.
Go off,